to me in particular was when I first got to use the buzz of my season to build momentum for a big game we had coming up. More than anything, I hoped showcasing our strengths to the press and fans would also amp up my teammates. And it did. But it turns out they weren't the only ones who were listening.
Today, from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Off play action, Madden. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
18 on the play.
So, Charles, here we are. Calendar's turned to November. And if you think about great performances that we have seen from this rookie class, the Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
4 yards.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A nice completion there for the rookie. Now, Charles, leading up to this game, he was very direct with the media during the week. He basically said, hey, lean on me. I can carry this team. Smart move, or does that just put an unnecessary target on his back?
Well, I started grinning as you were talking to me and remembering what he had said about, hey, I can carry this team. And most of the time you don't want to hear that from a rookie. But when he's your quarterback and you're gearing up at this stage of the season, it's actually nice within the locker room to hear that kind of confidence, to know that he's ready to take on that challenge and pick up the ball and lead this team.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards, the final tally.
The 7-yard line.
How about to start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20.
That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
To A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Rivers and the Colts going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game.
number 25.
A look at the numbers for Mac from last week. 19 carries, 72 yards.
And how about that momentum run right there? Personally, what I do is I get right back to the line of scrimmage. I come right back at them before they get settled. He's locked in a little bit now. I'll guarantee he wants the ball again.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Xavier Rhodes, the quarterback, there in coverage. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Off the play fake. Madden going for it all. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. He completes it to Henry. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pick.
From the gun, Madden. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Rolling to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Anthony Walker. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. 2nd and 14.
Down and goal.
Off the bootleg. Madden. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Corey Willis able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
It's 3rd and goal. They decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Left him nowhere to go with the football. Had to absorb the sack.
Titans 10.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 25-yard line.
Phillip Rivers now gears up to lead the offense on the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. play fake to Mack. Now Rivers. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
13 yards on the return there after a punt. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
8 yards. And it's third down.
Off play action. Madden. He'll look downfield for Humphrey. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down.
First down.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
It's caught by Davis. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
A gain of 20.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There can be plenty more before this game is over.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they're not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
And he's got his man Hilton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Rivers, he's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Working with 2nd and 5 now. To the air again here. Rivers complete to Hilton. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 21. The catch and run good for 18 and a first down.
At the 21-yard line.
First down throw here for Rivers. He's got it to Hilton. And down in inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Rivers now, the throw on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Out of the end zone.
Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half.
A 28-yard attempt.
Rosa's kick is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Taken in the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Rivers going to bring the Colts up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got Jack Doyle. And oh, he coughed it up. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. They came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Rivers. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. The 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At their
staying on the ground with Mack. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Marlon Mack, the ball.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Taken down at the
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Daquan Jones.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
33-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Mack. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves them with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
From the gun, Rivers. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Doyle. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. Operating from the gun, Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football.
The pass. A fumble on the play.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Rivers. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that lines up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. He'll buy some time right. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Well, I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. And they worked this well upfield across the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Throwing on 1st down. Madden. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Titans.
Off the bootleg. Madden. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. He'll air this one out deep for Davis, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as the ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans.
Rivers pass complete.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Got a man, it's Brown. Oh, refusing to go down. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A.J. Brown.
That one goes for 30 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter.
That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
To number 11, A.J.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Titans.
Horvath lining up for the extra point.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left them reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
This will make it into the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
A gain of 7. Brings up
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rivers on the money, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. They'll run the screen with Mack. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 yards, a 1st down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
15 more yards.
From the red zone now, Rivers. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
For Marlon Mack.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. On 3rd down, Rivers. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Rivers to throw for it on 4th. And oh, it's complete. What a catch at the 7. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Rivers again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Hey, Delta!
To throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jack Doyle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer.
After each game, a player gets graded on his performance, and that's every play of the game. So while that was the last play and it didn't change the outcome, he's still going to get kudos for playing it to the end.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. And they work this well upfield across the 45.